Hey, Blue Marinos, it's Keleas. Good afternoon. I'm sneaking in alive with y'all. I'm so excited to be with you. Welcome, of course. You know, we're going to play with flowers. That's what we do around here. I love to teach floral design. And so today, I know we've been popping and hopping on early fall and Halloween designs, but I couldn't resist popping in something for summer. This is something you could hang on your door right now. Hey, good to see you from Missouri. Fantastic. So we're going to play with this lemon door hanger and we're going to have some fun. Now, if you've never worked with one of our wreath frames that we have, this is made on like a it's vine supported by wire on the outside. And sometimes these frames have wire supports in the back, but this one doesn't. It's just a circle. And a hanger's up here. So when you design yours, you've got to go around the firmest portion of the base. So that tells me we're going to have to make it down here at the bottom. Now, as I would tell my design school students, we can make it super matchy-matchy, where we do it right in the center, which would make it kind of even on both sides. But personally, you know, that's no fun. That's just no fun for me. I like to get it off to the side and have some fun over here. So let me talk about the supplies we've got for you guys. What we're going to do is we will totally have the supply list up for you on Keleas.com. If you've never been to Keleas.com, right at the top we have a button that says supply list. You can go on there, you find a wreath or a project you like, then you click the list and there's a link to the video. If the video is private for design school, it will say that. And if you're not in design school, you can't see that one. But this project right here is viewable for anyone. So just remember, go to Keleas.com and check that out. Okay, so let me show you what we got going. We want to keep these projects quick and easy that anybody can do. I like to do these for beginners. So we're going to start with our lemon wreath base. Now, I played with this ribbon last night on the comment sold, and it's just killer. Hi, Susie. Good to see you. Hi, Wilhelmine. Hey, Kathy. Hi, Debbie. Hey, Kim. It's just a killer, beautiful ribbon. It's solid black Depony on the back, which kind of got a little sheen to it, and Depony with a little sheen on the front. So that will give us a nice pop of color in our bow. And we're going to use 2 lemon sprays. This is one of our great lemon sprays with the great greenery built in, so we don't have to really overthink it. Hello from Dallas Market. Good to see you. So we've got one on either side, okay? Then the other piece we're going to put in is I'm going to use this little mini ranunculus. We're going to put that right in the center to add a little more pop of yellow towards the front. So before we get too far, hey, Melinda, thank you. I'm so glad you buttered our biscuit, as Mr. Vince would say. Thank you for doing that. Let's make the bow first, okay? Let's get over here and make the bow. All right. This is this killer ribbon. I can't wait to play with it. It is so pretty. I want to put these to the side and we'll bring this over. And I'm just keeping the ribbon kind of simple. Not a whole lot of craziness going. I'm going to take and roll up my tail. So it's going to be a nice little curl here. And let's just go 8 inches. We're going to do funky bow like we did the other day. Thank you for spreading the love. Hey, if you're spreading the love, let us know on the text list. Even though right now I can't text you back, I can still see your texts coming in. So please text us back so when I get it back going, I can definitely make sure we enter you to get a sweet treat. Hi, Karen. All right, 5.5, 5.5. So just a nice little pop. I'm using my Easy Bow Maker. And you guys will have the supply list here in the comments too. If you are on TikTok and you want the supply list, you're going to grab that in my bio, okay? Same thing on YouTube. It's all in the bio. The links are there for the supply list. Hi, Brenda. So these are at 5.5. Scrunch it down. This is some killer ribbon. See how much you can move that around? That's when you pay more for ribbon like that, because you get more control. It's classy, guys. Classy. Hi, Marianne. I'm so glad you're here live, too. Y'all, the subscription boxes are going out later this evening, so I had to go live a little bit earlier tonight. Okay, I think that's good. Just a tail up, tail down. I don't even think we need another. Let's make one more. Let's make it a little asymmetrical, and let's have this be a little bit longer. Uh-oh. I went off script. Oh Lord, going off script. Danger. I'm having fun. That's, you know what, I'm having fun. Okay, I'm gonna roll this up a little bit. Okay, let's do that on both sides. I'm rolling it. Yes, the supply list is right there, okay? Alright, I'm just rolling up those like little bitty, I don't know, I was gonna say tacos, but that's more like a burrito. It's always food, y'all. Always food. And I'm gonna make one matchy-matchy and then one a little longer here. Ooh. Ooh, juicy. It is a lemon after all. Okay, let's come on in. And I'm gonna tie this right through the middle. And we'll get that cable tie in there and pull it up. And last night we had a lot of questions about how to handle this part. Just slide it back to the center. Now there's only a few loops here, so it's not so difficult, but can you see how I'm manipulating the tails and the loops? You got to do that so you get the look you want. This is just 2 loops, 2 tails that are not matchy-matchy. Hello from Iowa, Mary Lou. My niece is in Iowa right now doing a competition for drama. She's just traveling the country. All right, come in. Now, I've got a piece from yesterday where I kept a little centerpiece. If not, you'll need to cut that yourself. And, oh, if you're watching and you follow and like, you're even better. Subscribe and give us all the love. I appreciate you. Okay. I kind of like putting the black in the center, so I just folded it over. And this is just getting like a lot of the little heavy-duty edge right here, which just looks so pretty. Okay, let's put a couple knots in. Oh my gosh, y'all! Thanks for being here today. I am so glad you're joining us. We've been just knocking out the fall, but I thought, you know what? Some people watching, and it might be you, and don't be a stranger if you are not necessarily always making wreaths to sell. And maybe they want something for their door right now. And this is perfect for pool parties. Oh my gosh, you could serve lemonade. I saw people doing baby showers in lemon too. It was really cute. Okay, let's bring in our lemons first and make our little swag. Hi, Judy. Hi, Jeanette. Thank you, Judy. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate it so much. Now, it's up to you what side you want to go on, right or left. This will be my hanger. It comes built into the frame, so I'm just going to go left, I think. Which is y'all's right. And just take and build your little cluster. This type of designing is just called clustering, where we make a little cluster and we position the picks to where it's going to look perfect. Oh, that looks great. And we'll be putting our bow right in the middle so we can leave a little bit of a bow zone. So let me pull this off while we create the cluster here off to the side, okay? I like to do that off my frame just so I can slide it around. Now I want to use my adorable ranunculus. We're going to put this in here, and I'm just going to separate it into 3 sections, and we're going to manipulate it. This is just so easy. I don't know if this is, I think this is a ranunculus, not a mini rose. They look very similar. Yes, this ribbon's on our website. You'll have a link right at the bottom where you can see the whole supply list. You can click it away and go to town. I'm going to take and just manipulate these around the 3 pieces. So I've left this as a cluster. You see right here where I'm going to be able to connect everybody with basically 1 cable tie going over that. And then I'll trim off these. So I like to keep this just not too chunky in the middle. When you're doing a cluster type design, you're going to keep it tight in here, okay? And this needs to go through a couple stems if possible, so the whole bush can't pull out. So I went through that little Y right there. Oh yeah, perfect. So now I've got that really tight. I want to double check these aren't coming out. These can't come out, and we'll just cut that part out. Yeah, make sure you let us know if you sprinkled and you're getting our notifications, okay? All right, I'm trimming this short because I want all this to be able to hide right underneath my bow. So I don't really have to use a bunch of moss or anything like that. I can just easily tuck it in. Okay, let me bring these over a little bit around my lemons. Now, the next thing is to get this on our base. This is so easy. These are just such great shop fillers. This time of year, pool parties, all that kind of stuff. Plus, this bright yellow goes with so many people's gardens in the summer. It will pop off the door. It looks like a lemon up close, but from the street, it also just looks like a big flower. So you can kind of meet so many different markets with one simple project. Okay, we're going to use the cable tie that's in the bow to attach the whole thing to the base. Okay? Hey, how do you order from me? Welcome. Hey, Pamela, our website's Keleas.com, our same name as you're seeing here, okay? In the bio, you can see a link there that says supply lists. If you click on that, it'll take you to all our supply lists, and this is the newest one, so it'll be right at the top, okay? Great question, thank you. So I brought that around, and I'm getting this tight. If you're watching on Facebook, the link is right there in the comments. Hey, thanks for the stars, Judy, you're awesome. I appreciate you. Let's come on in and get this tight now. I want that to cover all of this mechanics underneath. Oh my gosh. Ah! So simple. This is so simple, so effective. So beautiful. It's popping right off the screen right now. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I want to manipulate these around a little bit. I want to bring these little flowers in here. I'm going to bring the lemon over. Fluff the ribbons up. Now, I made this tail longer on purpose because I thought maybe we could have it scoot down a little bit. Let me bring it around here. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, baby, baby. I love those popping in there. Let me bring this. I want that in front of that lemon. Bend that lemon up so those tuck in around the bow. Y'all. So quick and easy. So super quick and easy. Yeah, if you haven't followed us yet, make sure you're doing that. Because this is just the beginning. This is summertime, and we've been popping with a bunch of fall in our paid class, but I thought y'all might enjoy a little pop of summer. What do you think? Can you do that? I know you can. All right, the link's below, guys. Grab a spot on our text list at textkele.com, and as soon as it's working again, we'll be texting out when we're live as well. But thank you so much for being here and enjoying our projects we make. I can't wait to see you try something like this. And I don't care what season you use this black ribbon, but you need to get some. It's a good one. All right, Bloomerinas, I'll see you next time I'm live.